Something feels strange with the bike. Oh no. Something feels strange with the bike. Like something would be off. Feels odd. It has some odd sound. Oh no, I think I have a flat tire. Always, when you're out filming, and it's a beautiful day, you have to fix a flat tire. It never changes. And there goes the indicator. Rear tire pressure low. Wasn't really a surprise anymore. Maybe I could fix it here somewhere. I'm searching for a hard spot. I think this is great. So, here we are, out in the Finnish wilderness with a flat rear tire. There's no spare parts shops or anything close to this place. I guess we have to fix it. It's not going to fix itself, and I'm not getting myself out of here if I'm not fixing it. So I guess this will be today's content. I show you how you can survive in harsh terrain, far from everything, when you're out by yourself on your adventures. And this is an important skill to master if you like to travel by yourself, because no one's coming to help you over here. And let's get it started. So this is my tire change kit and some other stuff. I always bring these with me when I'm out traveling. These are the most important tools that you can bring with you on your adventures. And I have some tire levers, the most important ones. A little bit of silicone spray, if there's anything left. The KTM bag, which is a little tuned. And of course an inner tube. At the moment I'm running tubeless tires. So we have to remove the pressure valve and try to fit this tube instead. I know it works because I've done it a few times before. And when you're out on your adventures, you can always or should always bring one 21-inch tube, because this tube is going to fit in the rear tire as well, even if it's only 18 inches. Then I have some tools, compressor, hope that it's charged, and the gloves, of course. And with these I'm able to fix this myself, at least I think so. So let's get it started, and starting off by removing the rear tire. Even though it's not fun when those flats always appear surprisingly, I like this part of the adventure as well. It's kind of a challenge, and you get to challenge yourself in a way that you normally wouldn't. Like that. And be careful that you don't drop anything, that you put everything in a safe spot so that you can find it when you really need it later and don't get any dirt on it. And now I just remove the chain from the sprocket like this. Easy. Those KTMs are so easy to work with compared to many other brands. Take the bushing out, and I like to remove the sprocket as well, because I don't want to hurt it, and at the same time I check if it would be time to buy a new one, but not yet. This one has some life in it. The hardest part is to get the tire off the rim. The rubber is really stuck to the rim when it's been used a while and it's been air in it. So be sure that it's empty first of all. This one feels pretty empty, of course, when it's punctured. And then I use my center stand. If you have a friend with you on your adventures, you can always use his help and help from his bike. So this is the hard part. This is really hard, and I try to show it now the best I can. I pull the front brake. If I don't pull the front brake, it will start rolling forward and get off the center stand. Then I try to hold it and not to flip it over, and I push the tire underneath the center stand, and then I pull, and it comes off, but it's hard. This is really hard. And I change position, and again. Now it's getting easier every time I try. And over here, have to rest a bit. And let's go again. Maybe this is the last push. All right. And just like that, one side should be okay. Then you have to get it loose on the other side as well. And don't get dirt into the bearings. It won't come off over there, so we don't force it. Change position, try over here, and just like that. And now it's entirely off from the rim. and a lot of dirt in it, but I guess that's just part of it. You can't really do anything about it. You have to get it a bit slippery, because dry rubber isn't going nowhere. Start up with the valve and push down with your knees on the bottom, on the opposite side, so that you get more space. The rubber goes into the valley here in the rim, and you get more space up here where you're working. And then I just start small, don't start off too big, and just like this. And this one's off. Like that. And as you can see, there's this pressure valve here, which indicates when the tire is empty and when the pressure is off. So I have to remove that one. So I start off by doing that. I remove the pressure valve. I hope it's not tight. It's fine. Bring home all the pieces, because they pretty easily disappear here in the dirt. I like to ride tubeless tires because I like it on the road when it's a flush ride. It's a nice ride. It's not vibrating or anything. It's just like riding a car, I would say. But some don't like it, and that's just a subjective thing. But I always bring the inner tube with me, because if I wouldn't have had it now, I would be in big trouble. Get all the dirt out. Check that you really have a clean surface here, because if you don't have, your inner tube will be gone pretty fast. The most important thing to remember when you start working with a tire like this is to don't hurry. You will destroy something if you hurry, and then you're really screwed. So I try to start off by getting the valve into its position, like that. And you can open up a bit so that you get more space, and just like that. That's always hard in my opinion. If I would have had silicone spray, I would spray it on the tube so that it easier gets inside, and it can fit more properly when it gets to move, to slide around inside the wheel. And as I said, I always start off from the valve. Do the opposite when you put it back. So try to get the tire down in the valley again here. And as it starts moving, put your knees on. Use your body weight like this. And now start working your way towards the valve. An important thing to remember is that you have an inner tube at the moment. So try not to break it. Don't push these into the inner tube. Just get them over the rim a bit, past the rim, and you really can feel if you're at the right place, if you're a bit gentle. Just like this. Working myself towards the valve again. Just a little bit at a time. There's no hurry. The last bit I try to just push into place like this. And I check that it's clean. Remove dirt if it's any dirt here inside. So the next step is to fill some air into the tire. I personally use this portable compressor. It's rechargeable. It was around 30 euros, I guess, on Temu, and it works fine. You can charge it from USB-C port from your bike, and the battery is pretty good, and it doesn't have a lot of airflow, but it can fill a tire pretty easily. So the tire is filled and it's time to get everything back together so I can go home. Roll the tire back inside. Oh, almost forgot the rear sprocket. It looked a bit empty. When you have done this a few times, it starts to become second nature. You don't even think about it. It's not always fun, I can admit that, and I don't like to do it, especially if I'm low on time. But the reality is you can't really do anything about it. When you get a flat, you have to know what to do and just deal with it. And just like that. Wasn't that hard. Chain tension is also one thing that could make a video sometime, how to tension it and how to tension it straight. If you ever buy a KTM, make sure that you get this tool bag, because this one is worth a lot of gold. It includes almost every tool you need to take apart the bike. This one is a bit used and overfilled. I filled some own tools into it as well. So that's almost all the tools I need on my adventures, and I can get pretty far with them. Last year we rode from Italy to Greece and from Greece to Bulgaria and Romania, Slovakia and Poland and up towards Finland. It was a long trip and we had a lot of punctures on the road, so we had to deal with them. A lot easier when you're out with the guys, but I guess if you master it when you're out by yourself, you can pretty confidently go out on your own adventures. And they doesn't always have to be far away. An adventure can also be around your home yard, but still, if you're out in the forest, you're pretty fast in a bad situation if you can't handle it. So learn the basic skills, I guess, and try to avoid getting stuck in the forest. I hope you learned something from this video today, and it wasn't really my plan to film this kind of content, but I guess we got something on the tape at least, and I try to edit it tonight when I get home and see if I can get any kind of video made from it. So I won't tell you to subscribe and like this video. I guess you do it if you feel like you want to, and if you don't, it's not my problem. I like to film these videos. And thank you for watching, I guess, and stay tuned for the next one.